Alright, I have a break in the rain. So, yeah, let me just get this right. Lots and lots of work to do here. All these pipes, etc. But what I want to do is check my tanks. And here we go. I can get myself a little crate. Oh, been pretty wet. Oh, just while we're here, have a look at the lettuces. Gorgeous. Anyway, probably going too fast. Anyway, that's why I wanted to do the NFT down the back, because these are very successful for many different plants. But let's have a look inside the tank and see how much rain we've had. Yeah, if I can see it. Not as much as I thought. Let me see if I can get... Oh, it's pretty close to full. Pretty close to full. Oh, just trying to get the... Yeah, I can touch it. So, yep, pretty happy. Just filled up most of the drums too. But that's good. Let's get myself orientated. Let's have a look at... Oh, look, a bit of an experiment here. So just in a very shallow as you can see. But I'm going to get tomatoes off them, as you can see. And you know, tomatoes came from South America. They always grew along the ground. But humans have come up with this idea. Oh look, these cucumbers are starting to really go off. And they're only in one of those boxes. The blooming cat. I've got to replace all these. Won't be using these much longer. These polystyrene boxes. And anyway, that's what we have. Sorry, I've got the shadow of the phone in here because I'm wearing a headset. But if I can, oh goodness. Let's just do it on an angle. Yeah, now we can have a look at some capsicums coming in there. Nice. Another one there. Tomatoes, I've been picking these tomatoes pretty profusely. And look, they're very short, but they're loaded. Just loaded. And yes, I have pruned them back because at the bottom, they all the leaves, you know, they get when they're at the bottom like this. I should cut these off, but this is a part that's growing up from the bottom there, and I'll see if I can get some more out of that until I replace it. But look at the yield. Oh, just trying to get that. Look at the yield. Gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. So I think these might be nearly over, but how many tomatoes on those two bunches? You know? Look. Every single one. Just trying to get my head in the right place. My ginger has begun to sprout here. Well, here. On this one, on here. Can you see that? Shadow. A couple coming up there. Oh. Anyway. I'll try and, yeah, just do it like that instead. See, they've got a good shoot there and a leaf coming on that ginger, and they're very shallow because they grow horizontally, so you don't need much depth. But anyway, more tomatoes. my black crim are slowly but surely finishing, but I think I might get a few more up the top here. And you know, this one's already been picked a lot, so I'll be picking some more tomorrow. Gorgeous, good size. Anyway, of course the potatoes are in here. Not a great outcome for the potatoes, but anyway. A zucchini plant in half 200 gallon drum. Seems they're not getting pollinated enough. As you can see this one here. If I can poke, see it's going yellow on the end, that one. That's because it hasn't been pollinated. I should pick that and eat that. You still eat them. I haven't been diligent enough. These were beetroot. Carrots are coming. Carrots are coming, if you can see down there. But, yeah, lots and lots of carrots. You can eat these carrot tops. Sorry, oh, still got the shadow, eh? You can eat these carrot tops. Very high in vitamins, etc. And look, this is my compost, the compost that I use, and I threw a whole lot of old hydroponic plants out in here. Oh, they just grew. Look at them. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh. Wow. Anyway, so let's go down the garden. Celery, and it's beginning to seed. Can you see there? So this is what we're after, seed, and that's why I grow them in these little pots here. Oh, there's a weed there. Let's get rid of that. Anyway, just chuck that away. These are, goodness me. Maybe I can turn on, oh, that's empty. Look, look, there's a snail. We hate snails and slugs. What a bugger. So, what do you do with that? Sorry, fella. Yes, you know, it's almost a waste of time using these little ones, the little containers. Oh. Yeah, this is the new thing. I've got a video coming about that. These ones aren't doing too well. I should feed them. The thyme. Look at this thyme. Look. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's just in a bucket. But gorgeous. It's time to pick some of that. Trying to get the damn. How do I turn on the that's better. Yeah. Gorgeous. Parsley. A different kind of thyme. Yeah, I should try and turn on the light on this phone. Now it looks like these are all my onion seed, and it's been so wet. You can see I've left this whole box and there's reds at the back, and they're not Galadians, they're Hunter Gold or something like that. So they're not going to make it because of the dampness. And I keep coming back and picking, let me see, picking what I think is mature, but they're just rotted. Anyway, and here I've got bok choy popping up everywhere because the seed from the bok choy just blew all around the yard somehow. But these are nasturtiums, very important. Goodness me. Yeah, let's get a better picture. 2 of those. They really help to, they attract the pests a lot better, and they eat those instead of your veggies. More zucchinis coming. Yeah, these aren't doing too well. Capsicum there. Tiny one coming on, if you can see it. Sorry for the shadow. Rosemary. More zucchini. There's a good one down there. I always let them grow bigger. See how the yellow on that end of that zucchini there? It's not, hasn't been fertilised. So. And there's a dead one down there. I should come along and cut all these off. There's another job. And other stuff, like what do you call them? Shallots, spring onions, green onions, whatever you call them. Now, let me just centre. There we go. Now these, the corn, well, the corn that I put in the ground, I'm going to put onions and garlic in this little bed for next year when the time comes. I tried to grow them in containers and it hasn't worked, not very well anyway, but this year's been savage because of the amount of rain we've had. And some bok choy just growing over there. Limes coming on. Goodness me, I need to... Let me stop this and I'll change it to the other. That's better. That's better. Yes, so limes coming on. They're everywhere through this tree. Anyway, let me stop it here. Alright, I finally figured out how to put the flash on. So that's my main lime tree at the moment, but I must say that it certainly needs pruning. So this is the other lime tree. It's had a hard life. I think I've said that before, but there are limes coming back. And I love my limes. I put it with my bourbon. Okay. So anyway, this video is coming soon about this setup. It's almost finished. I have some of these. I've picked most of these. There's still chilies coming, as you can see here, and they're quite hot. These have been picked. I should pull all of these down, but I need some broccoli seeds. So it's painful to pull them out when you want to plant something else, but you need seed as well. And I'll probably showing you my coriander seed. This is a coriander plant. It's monstrous. It's absolutely monstrous, but gorgeous. And if I can show you where what it's growing in hydroponics, that one. But this one I've left here, I'll get lots and lots of seed out of that. Carrots, here we go. So I have carrot seed coming. These are the second year that these carrots have been in here. And let me show you the beans from the other side. Some of those beans are snake beans, and these slower ones here, now that they're out of the shade, they'll grow quite well. These I've got right, look, let me show you these. I've got blooming cucumbers down here, but they're not getting enough sunlight because of the carrots. But I need the seed, and that's the trade-off. Oh, let's go the other way. So I've got snake beans coming here. Snake beans are really good. They get quite long, and you can see them here. Whichever beans they are, there's a couple of different varieties there. Got an old pumpkin growing down here. That should be okay. And of course, oh, there's the lime tree there. Always fighting. Lots of flowers coming on too, if you can see them. There we go. Anyway, let's go back around the other side. Background here again. So I've shown these. I put these in here as an experiment. They're red lettuce, if you can see, and I did that because I just wanted seed out of them. There's another zucchini here. Oh, there's a couple of good ones coming on here. Nice. They're actually getting 3 or 4. They're actually getting fertilised. Now strawberries under here, they like a bit of shade. And when they come along, these little parts here will grow roots. As you can see here, there's one that I've cut that, I'm sure. No, it's this one. Yeah. You see, these will grow roots I'll need more pots and make more strawberries. If you can see. Yeah, just fantastic. Yes, I've cut that one there, if you can see the end. So that became this one, I believe. And now, yeah, see the roots coming out of that? So I need to get some more pots and propagate them, and I'll have lots and lots of strawberries. So I've got carrots here. Whoops. Lots of carrots in these drums. That'll be the last lot of carrots that I do till probably next year. You can probably see in there, or maybe not. Some of them are big, some of them are small. They smell fantastic, but not quite ready yet. So I've got quite a few buckets of that. And these are the corn. Ooh, quite high. So, you know, beautiful. Growing very well. Another tomato there. These are Italian tomatoes. Now, in here, maybe I should turn the light on, is my spinach, or silver beet I should say. Let's turn the light on. It had a very hard time in the beginning, but now it's really starting to to come on, and it will. I've been sharing as much as I can of this. It will be quite awesome. Okay, more tomatoes, but these are supposed to be for bottling, and they are determinate Italian Roma tomatoes, but I've had to prune them all because all of the bottom here got mold, or whatever you call it. So I've ended up with a lot less fruit, and there's a good reason for that. It's because it's humid in here, so we'll deal with what we get. You know, we're going to get something. On the other side here, these are all clones of the ones over here. Oh geez, this thing isn't working. Yeah, of the Roma tomatoes. So these are all clones, and it doesn't look like they're going too well either. So the idea to grow determinate tomatoes in here was probably not the greatest idea, but that's how we learn. I could grow indeterminates and get them, you know, grow them up the sides here, whoop, up, right up, you know, over the top here, and they'd end up like the ones on the other side. On the other side, when I say the other side, I mean the ones in the yellow buckets. Anyway, let's get out of here. That's my lemon tree. Starting to get lots of nice lemons on there. Lots of nice lemons. See if we can see. Yeah. Anyway, let's open this up. We're nearly at the end of this tour. Okay. So, in here is the other experiment I mentioned. And this is broccoli. Now they're still quite small. Because I had extra plants, I put 2 in that one, but most of them are 1. They're looking okay, and they're getting fed nicely. They do take some time. So if we just go around, and you can see where they're getting more sun and where they're getting less sun. Like down in that corner there. Down in that, like these 3 here, aren't getting as much sun. But all the rest seem to be going quite well. And you can see by the size. I have had a few bugs in here. Believe it or not, they do get in your greenhouse. So just showing you. I went through here last night. It looks like I might have missed a few too. Yeah, look, there's one. There's a bug. These caterpillars, see? So, and you can normally find them because look, there's another one, because the leaves, there we go. I just squash them. Doesn't really matter. And now's the best time. Oh, there's that culprit. Let's see him. Can you see him? Can you see him there? Oops. Can't see him, but I can see him. I can't see him. Ah, there he is. See? Right there. And we squash him. Is there another one there? Yeah, up here. There we go. Squash him. Might be one here. Yep, there's one here too. They're insidious. You got to fight them. There he is, look, right there, squashing. See one on here? Nope, can't see one there. I'll try and look at the camera as well as the plant separately. Yeah, look, there's a baby one. He can do some damage too. See right there? It almost looks like a drop of water. Look, that one there. Look at him. Two there. Yep, two there. This is what you need to do. And you can tell by the leaves, eh? So I'm just trying to look here. There's probably one on here. Doesn't look like it actually. Can't see it. But they will. Oh look, two on here. See, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're insidious buggers. Oops. All these bottom ones should be coming off anyway. Pinch them off. We don't want them close to the medium. Now, look, another one there. Squash him. Can't see any on there. It's funny, you know, because they'll move from leaf to leaf. If you come out during the day, here's another one. Look at him. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? Right there, squash him. Looks like there's none on here. But you never know. None on here, none on here. Oh, maybe. There we go. There he is. This one. Squash him. That's all it needs, and they multiply and kill everything that you want to eat. Oh, look, there's a weed. And these are hydroponics. Nothing on there. Now look, there's a tiny one. See him? Squash him. Don't know where that one is. But yes, you've got to do this every couple of days, if not every night. You know, and they're not out during the day. It's just, goodness me. Something there I can't see. Something's on that. Oh, there he is. Yep. So this is how you protect your crop. Diligence. There's that bugger. Look at him. Look. Gosh, him. And they give themselves away. Looks like none on that one. He's looking good. Might be one on here. See the hole on the leaf? Just trying to look. But you know, you'll never get them all at once. It's an ongoing job. Now, look here. Can you see him? Can you see him? He's tiny. There he is, squash him. So you get the idea. Can't see one there. And you'll often see too, see that white speck? That white speck, that's probably an egg. Squash in. You can't see anything on there at the moment. More on there. Look, this one's been eaten terribly. That's all it takes. See that little one there? 2 of them. There you go. 1, 2, squash. Look, couple on here. 1, 2. Can't see any more there. Look, another one. Squashy. Yep. Squashy. Might be one on here too. Can't really see. These look okay. This looks okay so far. It looks okay so far. Okay. Maybe one on here. Can't see anything. But there's definitely something here. Okay. I'll pinch that one off and that one off because they're very low. But yes, okay, so that's sort of the go with those. I've got a lot of empty holes here. Lots of lettuce coming up. There's some other parsley there. Coriander. That was a spare broccoli. But not a batch of coriander coming on there. They're not doing too well at the moment because it's too warm, and they love the spring and the later winter, I guess you could say. So, you know, lots of other lettuce. I usually use these deep water cultures. You can see the air bubbling up between the holes to raise my seedlings, but that's going to change shortly. Anyway, that's about it for now. So, thank you for watching. Oh, and don't forget Nasturtiums. Alright, that should do for now. The evening garden tour. So you can see how things progress and what happens, failures, successes, all those sorts of things, and the way that I personally endeavour to make everything work as perfectly as possible, so I can eat as much as possible from my own garden.